How many of us ever get the chance to break away? To cut loose from our jobs, routines, and our daily stresses? How many people live their lives and never really know who they are or what they're capable of?
34F. About to board the plane.
What would you do with the chance to put reality on hold?
Our first official full day here.
Live the adventure you've always dreamed of.
It's been non-stop, go, go, go.
For three complete strangers,
I felt it was meant to happen.
A lot of times life is just about trying.
the adventure became their reality.
My stomach's in knots. Oh my God.
How much would you risk?
We got lost.
It's getting dark out.
How far would you go?
They don't know where we are.
To break free and find out what you're really made of.
We got held under.
Really nerve-wracking.
We left a bit of flesh and some blood.
It got kind of scary.
Follow the journey.
We've all got a lot of fight in us.
Embrace the change.
I'm kind of figuring out how much fight I have in me.
For the adventure of a lifetime.
That one topped them all.
And welcome to the Kiosk Presents. It's summertime and there's nothing better to do in the summer than get involved with some summer adventure. And oh boy, do we have some adventurous guys today. Professional surfer Dave Kalama and his protege, Luke Rodgers, who happens to be the brother of Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, talking about their new show, Clean Break, which is on Fuel TV. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you? Hey, tell us about Clean Break. It sounds like a pretty darn exciting show about surfing and some other exciting water adventures.
Yeah, absolutely. Clean Break is the ultimate like thrill seeker, adrenaline junkie kind of a show. It's myself and two guys I didn't meet until we all ended up in Hawaii, and so three strangers go on this absolute bucket list adventure in the Hawaiian Islands. And throughout our adventure, we have a few, we've got guys like Dave Kalama, these Hawaiian legends, these, pro surfers and just absolute like beasts in the water like this guy that they come through and they show us, their trade. Like Dave is the premier stand-up, paddleboard pioneer really. And we go paddleboarding with Dave, we jump out of airplanes, we swim with sharks, we surf with pros on the North Shore, we mountain bike down a volcano, we run with rocks underwater.
Wow.
It's quite the adventure.
That's crazy. Oh, it sounds really exciting. Now, Dave, tell me, we're here in Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York, and of course we don't have ocean waves or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Is stand-up paddle surfing something that can be done anywhere, or is it really necessary to be by the ocean? Or tell me about stand-up paddle surfing.
Stand-up paddle surfing can be done anywhere. Any body of water, just a little bigger than your board is good enough to learn, and that's kind of the beauty of the sport. It's very accessible to a lot of people. You can do it under very controlled circumstances initially, and then from there you can bite off as much as you want to chew, from riding big waves to running rivers, paddling across channels in between the Hawaiian Islands. It's really limitless what you can do with the sport, but it is very easy to get into initially if you want to start that way. Luke, on the other hand, he started at the top of the mountain, so you'll see in the show how tricky it can be, but he did great.
That's great. Hey, Luke, I would bet, I know you're the brother of Aaron Rodgers from the Packers and everything else, but I bet around the dinner table you guys are talking more about surfing than anything else, aren't you?
Yeah. These days, surfing and kind of these adventures make the conversation. And there's always going to be some football talk. Because my youngest brother Jordan's at Vanderbilt, quarterback in the SEC. But yeah, surfing, especially after Clean Break, the people from Schick were amazing, and they really gave me an opportunity, me and Steve and Chase, to kind of push ourselves, really find out what we had inside of us, and kind of push the envelope as far as adventure sports and some dangerous things in the water, I'd say.
Yeah. Hey, Luke, what was the most? I would think it would be diving with sharks, but what was the scariest moment you had in your adventures here?
You know what? The shark diving was a little bit hairy. I actually thought it was really, really, really fun, more than scary. Maybe the scariest thing, most hairy thing, anything we did in the water, surf-wise, was crazy because you're in Hawaii. The surf's big and heavy. There's rocks. You're no longer on top of the food chain when you're out in the water. And, the Hawaiian surf is legendary for being big, unpredictable, and, some of the more dangerous places to surf. And, I like to surf, but I'm, no means like a Dave Kalama. And to get out there sort of as a novice, you kind of feel like you're putting your life in, in jeopardy or, yeah,
In my hands.
In his hands, exactly.
Well, guys, I'll tell you, Dave and Luke, and you ought to bring your two buddies up to, we're only a few minutes from Niagara Falls here. I could think of some great water adventures we could probably get you guys involved in up here.
I'm sure you could.
But, well, hey, the show sounds really exciting. It's called Clean Break. It's on the Fuel TV network. I also understand you've got episodes on Yahoo.
Yeah.
That's correct. And if you go to facebook.com/hydroexperience, you can get all the latest info on it.
Great. And I understand they've got some prizes and some fun things they can do there as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're giving away an experience like ours, like a Clean Break experience. They're giving one away to a lucky winner. So someone's going to get a chance to kind of do some of the same stuff we did, like on an epic Hawaiian, bucket list adventure. So all that stuff can happen at facebook.com/hydroexperience. And yeah, check us out. Definitely check us out. Wednesday nights, Fuel TV.
All right. Well, it sounds great. Guys, Dave Kalama, Luke Rodgers, we're looking forward to seeing the show, and thanks for joining us today on the Kiosk Presents.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Brian.
The whole point of training is to do something outdoors, so I might as well train outdoors.
Come on, man. Come on.
Coconuts.
I'll take somebody out.
The ocean is very humbling.
It's not easy out there. It's a tricky spot. If you can surf here, you can surf anywhere.
Hopefully, we all just had fun.
Chase, pleasure, guys. All right.